How's it going, everyone? Lunar here, and in today's video it is going to be about my CSGO settings. It was asked and suggested in the comments by Patrick. He wanted to see a video on my CSGO settings, so we're going to go ahead and go over all of those real fast, and I hope you all enjoy. So getting right into this, we are going to go over my video settings. So my video settings here, the reason why I want to start out with this is just because very easy, very straightforward. And with that, I do have it on 16:9, 1920 by 1080. I did play on stretched initially. I played on 4:3 for the longest time, and it was 4:3, 1024 by 768, and I played stretched for the longest time. And then now I went back to 1080p. It's just better for YouTube videos. I leave all my settings on high, just because, once again, better for YouTube videos. Just makes the videos look cleaner, looks more crisp. Other than that, I do have my anti-aliasing disabled, my VSync disabled, and my motion blur disabled. Just three things that you definitely should disable no matter what. And then if you want to see my FPS just running off this right now, bring up my net graph here so that way you all will be able to see it. And that is that. And without my FPS capped at 300, it goes up to 300 running perfectly fine, even if I'm like walking around or anything like that. So just nice and better for YouTube videos. And if my computer can run it perfectly fine, I might as well just leave everything at high. Other than that, we'll go into my audio settings. Now everything is built off like a mixer and everything like that, which is going to be my default device. Other than that, my master volume is going to be at 11. And the only other thing that I changed down here is going to be your master music volume. The only reason why this is at 23, so that way I could hear the bomb or hostage. And then I could also hear the 10-second warning volume. Just really nice when it comes to the bomb and knowing when it's going to go off and everything. Just makes it a whole lot easier. Other than that, I do not mess with anything else in here. Most of the time, just keep it pretty default. Now, we'll go ahead and go into my sensitivity. So my sensitivity is set at 2. I do mess with this occasionally. Sometimes I'll put it at 1.5. Sometimes I'll put it at 2.5. Really just depends on how I'm feeling that day and how I'm playing. So I do adjust it very, very often. Every time I warm up, I try to find the best sensitivity and how I'm feeling that day. So other than that, we do have my view model here. The only thing I've changed, this is completely at default, completely at classic. The only thing I've changed is FOV68. Everything else is set at 1, and Z is at -1, so everything else is completely normal. The only other thing that I need to change is the preset position, and I'm going to change that to 0, because what that will do is that will actually save these settings for my view model. Other than that, nothing else too crazy. The only other things that I do have, as you can see down here, my nades are not binded to 4. I do have my nades all set to specific numbers. So for my smoke, I do have it on my mouse button, and flash, have it on my other mouse button. Those are just nades that you need really quickly. 4 is going to be my Molotov, and 5 is going to be my nade. I just found it a lot easier setting those to specific buttons rather than, I guess, changing them. The only other thing other than that is I do have my mouse wheel to jump. It's just a lot easier and just something that I've gotten used to. Also, my spacebar on this keyboard does not work the best, but that is really about it, and those are all pretty much my basic settings. Other than that, we'll go over my crosshair settings. So crosshair, so I don't have an outline on. Sometimes I do throw the outline on there, and if I do, it just looks like that. Sometimes it does get in the way and it gets annoying to me at times, so I'll just turn that off. Other than that, we do have my crosshair size, which is set to 3.5. My crosshair gap, which is set to -2. Of course, my crosshair color is set to 4, and it's just the light blue. And then other than that, that's really about it, and still at the, your static crosshair at crosshair style 4. So if you guys want to see any other videos or anything like that, be sure to leave it down in the comment section below. I will gladly do them. If you want to see an in-depth video of my config or anything like that, or have me go more into depth with anything else, then let me know down in the comment section below. My name's Lunar. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you all with another video tomorrow.